Warning, what you are about to see will shock you. 2 years after October 7th, I was given exclusive access to evidence that still has not been released to the public. Evidence found in Gaza and on the Hamas terrorists and Gazans who infiltrated Israel that day. It's time for you to see the truth. Watch closely.
In this book by Hamas, they say every Jew is considered a combatant, including women and youth, even if unarmed. A math teacher taking the pictures of Adina Moshe. 6 pages that was found in the European hospital. He took under consideration that if he fails to destroy Israel completely, Gaza might be destroyed. Around 9:30, thousands of Gazan civilians entered Israel. This is, for example, was found on one of the terrorist bodies, handwritten note of a commander's message to his soldiers before they entered the Israeli territory. He say, know that this enemy of yours is an incurable disease except for head decapitation and uprooting hearts and livers, which they did. This is a kidnapping kit that they had with them. In every kidnapping kit, they had the taser and the tourniquet, of course the zip ties, the syringes, and these capsules. They left threatening graffitis on the walls of the kibbutzim. This is, for example, one of these notes. We will bring death to you. Get out of our land before it is too late. We are people who love death. Flee from our land, Palestinian resistance. We know of the full cooperation with the Red Crescent, with Hamas. This war that was opened on October the 7th, it's a jihad war. It's a religious war against the Jewish people. Hamas is talking in 2 different languages. One for the Western ears, and this is the update of their charter from the year 2017, where they say that they don't have problems with the Jewish people, but with the Zionists only. In this book, fatwas by Hamas from their Gaza's Sharia committee. In page 286, they ask a question: what needs to be done with a Jewish woman, unarmed and not related to the IDF or police? And they say here, and I quote, that every Jew is considered a combatant, including women and youth, even if unarmed. Not talking about the Israelis whatsoever, or the Zionists, the Jewish people. They claim that Israel is a militaristic society, so babies will grow up one day and become soldiers, females as well, etc. So it is allowed to do whatever they want. This was found in many of Hamas's pockets, and also in one of the houses that they held hostages inside. So you can see here sentences very much aimed towards the civilian population. You can see here women here, kids here. Take off your pants, take off your clothes, we will kill the captives. Where is the kibbutz leader's head? Is the plan in the handwriting of Yahya Sinwar, the leader of Hamas, and he says here that it needs to be done with the help of Hezbollah, with Iran. They wanted to create a ring of fire around us. And here he also talks about, took under consideration that they might find themselves without commanders in the field. So he told them that they could do actually whatever they feel like. He says here that he wants that every commander post 5 to 10 pictures, horrific pictures, of kibbutzim going on fire, stabbing people, soldiers on their knees. So these are the items that Yahya Sinwar that carried on himself. You can see with his blood on, with his shoes, with his watch, on the day we took him down. They also had weapons from Iran and Russia, Chinese as well. You can see here the set of knives. You can see here the machete. They were very much equipped with these to cut off organs, beheading, everything.
Hello?
They did it in a systematic way at the Nova music party, inside the kibbutzim, on the roads, and also inside the military bases. You can see beheading, you can see gouging eyes. I have many pictures of people without eyes, smashing skulls, and also pulling out the intestines of some of the females through their genitals. Many people were tied to trees at the Nova party, many of them with different objects inserted through their genitals. This book, Jew Hatred, this is the title. This book blames the Jewish people that we are to blame for every big war that happened in the world, including World War I and II. And the only solution for us is to eliminate the entire Jewish people. Jihad education begins with children. It's very important, and Hamas started as an educational movement.
أنا بدي أهزمهم بالحرب، بدي أهزمهم. أنا بقرأ اليهود.
يعني إنهم بيعلمونا بالمدرسة إنهم إرهابيين
إذا بتبطعن بدعس عليهم.
إيش أكيد هدول عمليات ترفع الراس ولفلسطين.
This is something that is inherited from parents to their kids. It's like the 5th or 6th generation. A book for 5th grade, talking about their national hero, Dalal al-Mughrabi, a terrorist that was in charge of an attack against a civilian bus in the late 70s, and she killed 37 people, civilians, among them 13 kids. So she's a national hero, and you can see her pictures all over UNRWA's walls. In every book, they emphasize their actual, real terror cases that they did in order to inspire kids to go and imitate them. This is trying to assassinate our former Knesset member, Yehuda Glick. Here, again, running over a Jew. Many caricatures of the Jews. Here, slaughtering a Jew. They are very, very popular in Gaza from very young age. Hamas and the Islamic Jihad realized years ago, prior to the massacre, the importance of these journalists to be inside key positions in the global media in order to dictate the Palestinian narrative. So many of these terrorists actually, they worked for these all kinds of global media like Al Jazeera. And you can see the Reuters, the New York Times, the CNN, the AP, BBC, of course. This picture won to be one of the most important pictures of the year 2023 by Reuters and New York Times. Shani Luke, one of the participants at the Nova party, she was raped by a large group of men. And then they showed her in a parade in Gaza, letting people touch and spit at her. This won a very important international prize, Photo of the Year, by the School of Journalism at the University of Missouri. How did they get there so early in the morning? How they got so close to Hamas, knew what pictures to take. They should have been interrogated. UNRWA's employees took an active part of the massacre itself. You can see here, for example, one of these social workers taking the body of the late Jonathan Samirano, also American citizen, and they kidnapped his body and put him inside UNRWA's vehicle. You're now entering a tunnel.
It's been 2 years since October 7th, and I still can't believe how much our world has changed. Walking through this tunnel, I can feel the darkness that so many innocent people were forced to live in. I pray for a deal, for our hostages to come home, and for this war to finally end. But standing here, I'm reminded no one truly wins in a war, because the soul of humanity is what has been lost.